Hey everyone, welcome back! Welcome to DOKI Literature Club Part 6.
Hello.
And yes, I'm aware I put number 6 on the thumbnail for the last video. I'll see if I can fix that. And I've turned down the volume a little bit. Because reviewing last episode's footage, I noticed that the video was the music was overlapping into the microphone because I was using a different microphone. So I've turned down the volume a bit so that won't be as much of a problem. Alright, now let's just pick up where we left off. What do you say?
Let's go.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal.
Uh-huh. Normal.
Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Considering she was saying it so quietly you couldn't hear, I'm a little concerned.
And a little sus.
We all save Monica for last. Why don't we do her first?
We made the poem with Natsuki, though.
I know. We can do Natsuki next.
Yeah.
But we all save Monica for last. Hi, Oliver. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people...
Oh, the humanity!
I'll have to give it some time. Give some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
I like it, Oliver.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. I do say so indeed. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Yeah, I have a book of his.
I don't even know.
He's the poet. Light in the Attic. Where the Sidewalk Ends. Don't tell me you never heard of him.
I don't think I've heard of him.
Oh, come on!
Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all
It's not
kinds
your
of
line.
Oh.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that too?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert.
Oh god.
Maybe she sucks, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Oh, okay.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale I got a tickle in my throat. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And that's me. And here I am, a feather. Even though this lady is probably me. Lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Excuse me. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, off a cliff. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eyes and find no end to her gaze. Sorry, got a bit distracted there. The lady who knows everything. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. A little dark. Are you okay, Monica? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of in my mind. That's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I don't know about that. That's just your opinion, Monica.
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad and happy.
Are you surprised?
They're all depressed.
They're all depressed. Because of me. I mean... I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Why?
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. That's what I meant. Anyway,
Suspicious.
here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. That happens to me on YouTube all the time. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Also, I have to find people who like my content. Thanks, that makes it so much easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Sorry for the background noise. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, how about Natsuki next?
Yes. He's gonna
Hey,
like
haven't
it.
seen you all day. Where were you? Finally!
Eh?
This one! It's good! I was wondering how long it would take you.
Alright.
Yeah, seriously, just because I catered it to you. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need.
Are you sure that's not just what you want?
She starts blushing. Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I've barely hung out with you.
I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute?
Biased? Of course not! My opinion just happens to be the best.
There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior?
Probably.
At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all.
I knew you'd finally understand!
Just keep showing me your...
That-
Oh.
Dude,
Okay,
I
yeah.
look away for 2 seconds and you're reading my line. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
It's a whole ass musical number.
I don't know who writes more, her or Monica.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about. It's got kind of a rhythm to it. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Oh,
Okay then.
my bad. But it's pretty much the same thing. I tapped the screen by accident. No! Yeah! I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decide, I mean, there are some things besides crabs. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
No? I mean, yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after
that Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topics and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too.
Yeah, it did. Maybe we'll finish at another point. I think there's a Wattpad thing where someone wrote all the poems there.
But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
We're not making a lot of jokes, are we? Who's next?
I guess Yuri.
Doing our main girl last?
Yeah.
Decided to try something different today?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess so. Is that good or bad?
It's bad. Well, neither. It sucks. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. Thank you, Yuri!
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That
must...
That's... Read! That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yeah.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head.
Actually, it's exactly as bad.
I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. So you do... I mean... I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Me too, Yuri. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri?
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay, here. Beach.
Duh.
I won't click out of this one this time. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expansive bliss. But beneath gray... I can't read this cursive. But beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will the sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, and we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I know it kind of sucked. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, and I think you already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose it's better to compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought process. I still think Natsuki's writing style is better. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. You guys are blaming each other for coming up with the idea. You're both suspicious now. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. Yeah, her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It was refreshing for my mouth. That came out wrong. It was refreshing for my brain. How about that? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Wait, how often are your thoughts not calm?
Loud thoughts. Thanks for sharing.
Alright, my main girl, what's up?
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
I just catered it towards her. That's all. I just avoided your words the best I could.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Listen to my A-list acting over here.
Well, of course, I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Oliver.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just, tell me if you need anything.
I will. I won't. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay!
Wait, aren't you gonna show me your poem? Did you even write one?
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second! Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Must everything you say have big words in it, Yuri? Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Foreshadowing?
Okay.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah, no shit, this is the least funny episode we've ever done. We're just not making jokes anymore. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please, show some decency.
Oh, come on!
Actually, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Not.
Seriously? Of all times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me.
She's kind of bean.
Bean.
She's a human being.
Bean avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Like I just forced out that joke.
What did she just say?
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Yeah, what?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
Uh-huh. I bet she was like threatening Sayori.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations.
That's a really suspicious Monica. I have my eye on you.
She's really got a creepy smile. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri to do? I'm useless. No, yes, I mean, no. That's it. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Except for me, of course. Now, having a stroke. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
It may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? You have a beautiful handwriting. Excuse me. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I can't. I love atmosphere. Dude.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focused and starts nodding to herself.
Yes, I'm gonna make the best fucking banner in the history of the world.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Oliver.
The one who is truly useless.
You like to take breaks before you speak, don't you? Don't say that. You are, but don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle.
Oh my.
It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
I think she is.
How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's also some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oliver may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Can you not do that right in front of the mic?
Oh!
So therefore, it's not anything bad, I swear. He may just be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that! How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just trying to make excuses for Oliver to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Oliver to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Oliver, spend the weekend with me, please.
Jeez, can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Oliver, you're okay with this, right? Making this choice, choosing between 4 different girls to spend the weekend with.
I guess Sayori.
In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Yeah, let's go with Sayori.
Alright, let's see Sayori or me.
I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
Monica said
that Sayori was helping her! Jeez, do you really hate us that much?
No.
Yes, I mean, no. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Okay, so...
Okay then, let's see.
You wanna bake with Natsuki, make decorations with Yuri?
Natsuki then.
You wanna bake with Natsuki?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Just a minute ago you were saying that.
That's because... never mind, okay?
Oh, well, and...
No, wait. That is my line, my bad. Now I'm the idiot. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Damn. Me too, Yuri. That's good. I mean...
Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
Yeah, douche.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Dude, you're so close to the mic right now. Are you guys excited?
Yes!
Totally.
Everything except performance is gonna be awesome!
I don't think that really counts.
What do you mean that doesn't count? What about you, Oliver?
Me?
Yeah, you. Who else would I be talking to?
I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Ugh.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that.
Huh?
I think that Yuri might be feeling a bit might be feeling a little underappreciation in general.
Blunt much?
Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody
Dude,
offering to help.
Shut your face.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on your shoulders. What?
Yuri! You really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being so dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Dude, you're lying.
Oh god. Come on.
Sit still!
I just need to stretch a bit. Okay, Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things.
Well, you're a douche.
But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori.
Can we go home now?
Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
We know. Can we go home now? I'm sorry for being a dumb, stupid, fucking idiot. I'm gonna do my best, and all of us are gonna make it a really great event.
Yeah!
Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So we can go home now, finally. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have any way to contact me.
Oh, that's true.
Can I have your number? I lost mine.
I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
It didn't. I just told you. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Why not? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean...
I really want to rub this in Sayori's face.
I just figured out that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me.
Literally. He would literally push me off a cliff. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
I sure talk fast. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Did you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. So I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
You're looking forward to this?
Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday?
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other.
Uh-huh. Of course you don't.
Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time.
I don't know about you, but I kind of want to continue. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's already Sunday.
Have you been standing outside this whole time?
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation.
Don't.
She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language.
Aw.
She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't seen a thing from Sayori since she left. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori.
You're confusing your senses.
Since she left a club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over.
Excuse me.
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on her door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we are family. The house is quiet. Wait a second. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
Why is the music quiet?
It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her.
Dead on the floor.
Sayori?
Hi, Oliver!
Wait, what the hell?
She's fine, see?
Oh my god.
yeah,
That's weird. I sit down in
That's
her room.
weird that she's okay.
No, like...
You just expected something else.
Yeah, Yeah,
something else. Sit still!
Sorry.
And read your line.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different.
I'm smiling, can't you tell?
There's a minute of silence between us.
You gotta check out my A-list acting here.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
Speaking of for you, I've got some A-list acting for y'all. I know I've said that a bunch of times. I don't give a shit.
How come you so suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Wait a second, how does she know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
When did she... That's really weird.
Monica, what are you trying to pull?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Natsuki then?
Yep. I'm a loser, I guess.
There's more science between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me.
Just a break in speech.
I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Oliver.
That's no good.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
I've had days like that.
Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulder.
This is serious. Act serious.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already.
I got in a car accident.
Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Oliver. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
You guys have known each other all your lives. How is he just seeing this for the first time?
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Oliver?
I mean, you gotta say it, woman.
I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock.
This is so sickening.
I can't even figure out how to respond.
This is,
How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her?
maybe you're just that ignorant.
Or
douche.
that oblivious. Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend.
Yeah, that'll make her feel better.
Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Oliver. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it all feels so
I ruined the moment. No!
But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Like a wooden bat or one of those giant metal bats? Because that sounded like it would hurt you.
I think,
Like, kill you.
I think she's going with the metal bats.
Oh, God.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand.
And you're right that you're worthless.
I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Oliver. Fuck off. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish.
And I can hear Sorry for the background noise, guys. My dogs are super loud. Just ignore it.
That's all I am. And that's why I'm gonna accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders.
Jesus Christ, the dogs are loud.
What happened? This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah yes, what a tight embrace.
Oliver.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish.
I don't care about you. I mean...
I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oliver.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Oliver.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs.
Check out my A-list acting.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her
Bilal?
to know. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too.
Uh-huh.
No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs a change.
What?
I thought like something was in here.
Oh, no. The room is empty.
I'll make these feelings go away.
Yeah, that's what you think.
And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Oliver. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too.
Dude, you missed a line.
As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
Yeah,
It's what I want. Well, is that what she wants, though? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah, look at her eyes. And it shows that she's...
Well, she has depression.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like she wants to go, too. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't! If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house.
My hearse?
Hearse.
Where'd you get hearse?
I don't know. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today.
Sorry, I skipped a line. I think he was asking if she wanted to join him.
No.
You understand, right?
No, I don't.
Duh.
Come with me.
Ah.
Please.
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit in her house.
I think that's a good place to pause.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll see you guys in a couple days for part 7. Bye, guys.
Bye!